Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Florence Iwebwe. I am the co-founder of Livewello. My partner and I built Livewello in 2010 to support the overwhelming care of our newly diagnosed autistic and epileptic son. I'm going to use the clicker to advance the slides. We are a business focused on helping people leverage their genetic information to improve their quality of life and medical interventions, thereby reducing their risk of chronic illness. Upon our son's diagnosis with autism and epilepsy, we had very little hope, very little information, very little resources, and it was overwhelming. I will say at that point in my life, autism truly broke me. So the only resource we had was to go into Facebook groups. This was 2010. When we went there, we found out that a lot of parents were gaining a lot of information about their children's health and a lot of the symptoms surrounding autism and epilepsy by running a 23andMe genetics test. So we did that. However, my partner, who is also a board-certified physician here in the US, discovered that the manual process of evaluating his genetic data was truly laborious and overwhelming. And we found ourselves in a situation where multiple parents were just like us. So these were the available current solutions for people who want to optimize their health using their genetic information. We were able to identify problems after parsing his information with regards to our son's genes. We easily addressed them by simply removing and adding certain foods and supplements. And immediately, to our surprise, he started sleeping well and his self-injurious behaviors stopped. Our genetic raw data service, our solution, democratizes access to personalized healthcare insights. So if you think about what Ramesh was saying earlier on today, think of our company. We want to empower the patient. We want to give them the opportunity to improve their lifestyle using our software. We empower our users to be more proactive about their health, and this inclusive approach empowers our users to customize their wellness journey. So let me quickly talk about what we do. We have an analysis, we have a community, and we have a chatbot that we do. This gentleman is going to talk to you about just one gene.
4% of the world's population has a gene mutation called MTHFR. This is a genetic mutation that impairs the ability to convert folate into methylfolate. And that might not sound like a big deal, but folic acid is one of the most prevalent nutrients in the human diet. And the thing about folic acid is that folic acid is an entirely man-made chemical. Folic acid is not found anywhere on the surface of the earth. You can't find folic acid anywhere naturally in nature. And yet we give folic acid to pregnant women when they get pregnant because we tell pregnant women that folic acid prevents normal pregnancy. It's kind of false. Folic acid doesn't prevent anything. Folic acid has to be converted first into tetrahydrofolate, then dihydrofolate, but eventually it becomes something called methylfolate. And that prevents a neurogenic effect. Well, what if, like 44% of the population, this woman has this gene mutation, and you give her folic acid, the man-made version of folate, and she can't convert it? This is where postpartum depression develops. I have not seen a single peer-reviewed published clinical study linking elevated levels of hormones in female pregnancy to postpartum depression. But if you give a woman that can't methylate folic acid 1,400% of the daily allowance of folic acid, and she can't break it down, then she goes nuts. And then eventually the pregnancy ends, the depression goes away, and so she blames it on the pregnancy, not on the body.
Okay, so I'm going to piggyback off of that. Even identical twin brothers who have been diagnosed with an identical health problem, for instance, cholesterol, may not necessarily have take the same drug because their genes associated with liver processing are different. Today in standard of care, not many people get their genetics tests done before they have to see a doctor. I'll move on really quickly because time is of the essence. Everyone in this room knows somebody that lives with a chronic health condition like Parkinson's and even psychiatric problems. There are genes, specific genes or specific sets of genes that are associated with these conditions. A lot of people don't realize this, and it's well worth knowing this before you have to encounter it yourself. Now, I'm going to talk about how we provide our services. The first way is that we send out daily blogs called health reports. Within these health reports, at the bottom of the page, at the bottom of your report, you can click it as a member, and because you have already uploaded your genetic data to our software service, it will tell you how that specific health condition applies to you and how that gene applies to you personally. The second compelling way in which our software is making a difference to our members is that we create these customized reports, like I just said. Our goal is to forward the plight of personalized medicine. The third most important way is that we were able, as of January of this year, to include large language models in our software. So we have a chatbot where our members can ask specific questions about their genetic data and essentially have a conversation with their own DNA. Almost 100K members have joined us at Livewello purely by word of mouth. Over the years, we have invested very little in traditional media or social media advertising. This is the crucial area where we're seeking funding. Our potential customers are the people listed, people who have done their genetic test results, genetic testing. So we're talking almost 50 million people. We also have people on our software, 100,000 people, who have not uploaded their software. Those are our potential customers. We have a diversified range of revenue streams. Our revenue streams are essentially this is who our customers are, but let's talk money. This is our revenue streams, is we have a subscription model. And on that subscription model, when people want to add more raw data files, more genetic test results, you pay extra for that. If we have a token-based approach to our AI, so we give each customer a set number of tokens. If they exceed those tokens, they can buy more. We have an Amazon affiliate program. So at the end of the reports, where there are supplements mentioned, you click on it, that revenue comes to us at Livewello. And we have an affiliate model as well. So people who have a large following on social media, we offer them 10% for their followers to use our software. With a current annual revenue of $281,000 a year and a growth rate of nearly 30% a year, we are poised for substantial growth. Our focused efforts on marketing, sales, and mobile app development are projected to drive a conservative annual growth of 25% over the next 3 years. The average profit margin that we're making right now is 50%. These projections are rooted in our strategy to convert significant portion of our 100,000 member base into customers. And these are our numbers from, this is basically where we are, about 50 million people who have done the direct to genetic testing. Our market drivers. This is who drives our market. The current position when we started 10 years ago, it wasn't the way it is now. Now people are more aware, patients are more empowered, people are wanting to live a higher quality of life. And these are our competitors right now. Our agility, how we stand out, we're able to incorporate AI technology by January of this year. With effective marketing and strategy, we're confident that we can convert our 100,000 member base. Our servers, security, be very important because our panelists talked about it earlier today, privacy and security. HIPAA compliant servers, no data sharing, we've never shared it with any third parties, robust encryption, full data control. Our goal is to develop mobile apps powered by AI to guide informed lifestyle meals and exercise choices, expand our offerings to include direct-to-consumer testing, and form partnerships with dietary, supplement, and even testing companies right now to develop products that are tailored to an individual's unique genetic information. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we're aiming for 5 million subscribers, capturing 10% of the market share. And our team. There's Dr. Iwebwe, who is in London now, watching, and 20 years of medical experience. He's a doctor here in the US. He felt he would make more impact if he left medicine and had more impact in people's lives by building this software that has so helped our son, who no longer lives with epilepsy, by the way. So here is where we are asking for, and this is me, not so important, I'm right here. I'm the co-founder. Yes, I'll take any questions now.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Hi.
Quick question. Are you relying on your own genetic assay, or do you rely mostly on digital uploads for genetic SNP data? And the second question is that why your margins are 50%? Is it because there's a cost for a test?
Yes. The cost for the test has actually gone down tremendously from when we did it. When we did it on our son, it was actually about $600 to $700. Now you can get the genetic test for $50. So if I understood your first question well, yes, users come to us with their genetic test results, and we accept genetic test results from any genetic testing company. We tell users, if you are not sure, just send us the data, and we'll parse it, and we'll let you know if we can. We accept all of them: 23andMe, Ancestry, Family Tree, MyHeritage, Vitagene. Yeah.
So do you expect most of your customers to come with their DNA, or do you expect most of them to use your test?
Okay, so we hope that most of them come to us already tested. A lot of people test for ancestry reasons, but in our software, we have incorporated a feature that allows people to enter the medications and the supplements they are taking. So it can, with the AI chatbot, tell you if two medications you're taking are clashing with each other, or if a supplement and a medication you're taking is clashing with each other. So you're interacting, yes. Absolutely, yes, yes. Thank you. Asking me so many smart questions, keep me on my toes. Sorry, does anybody else have questions? Hi.
I wanted to double click on the partnerships. I heard you mention about partnerships for testing and processing of the samples, but are you thinking about partnerships to drive sales?
Yes, I'm thinking in my dream world, I would have a conversation with somebody at Ancestry DNA. We accept their test results. We will give them, for as long as the subscriber is subscribing to our service that has come from them, when they send them to us, we will give them a portion of the fee that they're paying to us. So yes, those are the people, partnerships that we're hoping to build, mostly with genetic testing companies who deal with other areas of genomics. But people don't realize, a lot of people don't realize that when they do their Ancestry DNA test, it contains information about their health, not just where their grandmother was from or where their great-grandfather was migrated from. Yes.
Thank you so much. I think now we'll have to move on to our next company. Thank you.